baby, help you get your lingo up. 21, get your first street cred. Bitch, you feel like you a slime in your head. What Quavo said, you could be. Nothing on that beat. Monster on the beat, ho, beat, bo, any rap, nigga, he a freak. Man down, all the avalanche, tell him breathe, bro. Another nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all in their mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
He said, beat you and hide the Bible if God's watching. What? Violence.
Just go with him. Every time I know he got some horn, show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some horn him. Pull on him, extort shit, only that flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 that fuck him up. Wop, 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 I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
It didn't cut it. Listen.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You think that they gonna let you disrespect Pop, nigga?
Listen, this jabroni ass nigga can't do nothing. It didn't land. Your recordiote, it sounds like he's giving up.
Yeah, it sounds like he was crying.
It sounds like he's defensive. Amerudi into that inaitangwa nini? The Floyd Mayweather shell.
Yeah.
Where he just ducks and just tries to defend himself. Yeah. Because the truth is, that's just a dead body walking, bro. Like, this is worse than ether. You can flip a minor? Bro, it's playing in the club now. What did you say? You can play Kendrick in the club. Oh, they playing Kendrick in the club. Better believe that.
I think that open circle feel less that nigga. They cold out. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the album? Listen, bitch, go. The audience not dumb. Check the skills like you want. We trade that not slow. Every holder still deep. I can go further. I promise. Ain't there something deep? That's what bitch. You wanna go most for it. You don't know what you fall off for Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas are getting wet. You feel through your boxes. Only info. The unconventional option. You better straight make caution. My famous all up in content. Might write this for the doctor. Got a pop star, quit hiding. Fuck a caption, raw action. No accident. I'm hands on. You fuck around, get polished. Fuck no rain going. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad these Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either. From a lounge down to central. Nigga better not speak on some data. And hobo needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered. And text the nigga who watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me. And I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the wrong label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox.
That boy went nuclear.
3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, never is a lie. Here, 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay.
Roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Now, I feel like Kendrick should be charged with, like, cyberbullying crimes. Okay?
That's not bullying. Let's talk taking back. Let's call taking back the culture.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Once upon a time, all of us are same chains. And we still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me oh, damn. The settlers who shoot the town folk to make them rich. And fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you with the real nigga challenge. You call future when you didn't see the club. Little baby, help you get your nigga rub. 21, get your first street cred. Bitch, you feel like you a slime in your head. Quavo said you could get from north side. Two chains say you build it when you lie. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. When you need a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. He was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Say O-V ho, O-V ho. Say O-V ho, O-V ho. Then stab this way, then stab that way, then stab this way, stab that way. Are you my friend?
My friend,
I'm locked in. Then stab this way, stab that way, then stab this way, stab that way.
Lord help that man. Damn.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, what?
Lord of Toronto.
Listen, what do you mean?
God.
There has never been a Lord of Toronto. That man just got murdered, decapitated. He's now the homeless guy of Toronto. Headless.
Yeah.
What?
Not that, it's even deeper than that. It's not that. It's taking back the culture. And stop letting vultures up in your culture. Not letting industry plants up in your culture, and is also calling out mulatto motherfuckers who are dangerous to black people. That's what he's doing. That's what Coach got.
We know, man.
I know, but I'm loving every bit of that shit. I'm loving that he's taking. I'm loving how they destroying his ass on the goddamn on TikTok, calling him BBL Drizzy. That shit.
When did the Meet the Grahams drop? Was it Saturday morning? I bumped that tune the whole day. Like I was just listening. I listened to nothing else. Like the whole day, I was like, "This is wrong. This is not okay. Somebody should die." Okay, like this is not okay. Like you can't.
Uh-oh. Just me. The internet dropped off, family. I wonder if the lights went off or not or whatever. Now it's to wait for Maria and then, so it's just me. But was ever on there listening? Yeah, this rap beat, this rap beef is actually good because it's doing some cleaning up, some gatekeeping that need to be done. As black people, we allow too many people to come eat off our backs. We're not part of our culture. We're playing cosplay with us. Drake being one of them. This is what happens when you have a a a, a goofy Negro raise his own people, having children with other people's, hate your own people, and then raising this child outside of black society and coming and vulturing up the very same society and doesn't understand the cultural norms because he's not part of the culture. He doesn't understand He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the cultural norms, right? Get back. Can't get it. They don't understand. That's everybody in Kenya. We lost the people. We lost everybody in Kenya. Now we got everybody in Uganda. Kenya, Kenya's internet just went out. I thought that was them, but this Maria and Seto. It's Africa. We can't keep one internet up. One internet goes up, one internet goes off. One internet comes up, the other one goes off. Crazy. Can't keep one. It can't keep one internet up. So we'll see if Canvas and Job and them show back up. I don't know if it's the internet that went off or was it their power that went off. I don't know. We just lost. Oh, now I lost. now I lost. Now I lost damn Seto. Oh no, he's back. I said now we lost Seto. Everybody's power. That's it, boy. You're in Africa. You can't be too sure what's going to work. So we'll see. We'll see if Kenya comes back up or not. I tell you, boy. The lights. How you guys doing?
We are
Hello.
fine.
Okay. Yeah. The other guys just dropped off as you guys were signing on. I thought you were. I thought you guys were them at first. That's Santa Maria. Yeah, they just dropped off. So we'll see, fam, if we can do this show or not. You know, it's Africa. Shit don't work right in Africa.
Exactly.
So we'll see if Kenya's internet or lights come back on. It might be the whole lights. I don't know. They've been going on and off today, so we'll see. I don't know. Just as soon as them came on today, about 3 seconds before they showed up, the Kenyan guys dropped off, and I was just explaining to you guys what happened. It's crazy. But oh man, I'm exhausted. Sheesh. Excuse me. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it.
Kids, maybe the coming in of Seto has kicked out the Kenyans. Are
What
we
happened to
supposed
Cynthia?
to be in the same studio to join in?
You are right now. You've already joined. That's what you just hit the button. You guys have already joined.
Because I think I've been using the same channel to join in, not another channel.
No, it's the channel right there. You're joined in right now. You're on it right now. Seth's already joined in.
I know, but they were on the same channel, on this very channel that you have joined in with. So I'm asking, maybe could there be?
I told them to set it up on this channel. This is you guys' channel. I told them, since they did the topic, I told them to set it up. What are you talking about?
Oh, but you guys
I told
them why we are not on.
I told them to set it up on Black Eye Fire Network too. This is the channel you guys always use, and set up on your channel since they already do the topic, and you guys just to come in and join it.
I understand. I'm just asking that is it possible for us to be on the same channel while we are live? Or is it maybe they have been knocked out because they have used the same channel to join in?
You are on the same channel while you're live. Yes, it's the same live channel. Yes.
Because I've seen
you're live right now.
You have joined in with Black Hot Fire. So I don't know which channel did they join in with. Right there. Channel that.
Madam.
Come on, Black Hot
Yeah. Yeah, you damn, is this the right one?
Yeah, but it's coffee.
I don't know if you were right. I'm in the wrong damn lane. So like I said, family, you guys have a and so they can show back up. You guys have a beef right now going on in black society, African American culture, where the imposter Drake is being called out, and black people starting to realize you must gatekeep your culture. So you have Kendrick Lamar now calling out Drake as being an industry implant. Most of them are. So now, but they're just being called out now. So as an industry implant, as an industry plant, because that's what they are, plants. So, see, when you decide to have children with white women, when you don't love yourself, and that child is grown is raised by a white individual, they don't have the cultural background to come into our culture and then make millions of dollars. What Drake has been doing, he's been cosplaying a black person, cosplaying a black American. So now he's been called out, and you see that he doesn't understand black culture. He's been saying all kind of foul shit. That's why he's being canceled now, because he never came from the culture. He was justifying slavery. He thought it was a joke that we would find that shit funny. So he's justifying slavery. Understand that we don't find us being enslaved funny. We didn't find George Zimmerman killing that child funny. He said he's going to do a Zimmerman on Kendrick Lamar. Now understand the cultural ramifications of that. When that white man killed that innocent black child, Zimmerman, and then was let free. He doesn't understand that. So it's not about culture appreciation. He's been appropriating our culture. And now I told you there's a wake up happening. Black people starting to understand you must defend what's yours. And that's why I was told you mulattoes are so goddamn dangerous. As Africans, you're not supposed to be making no fucking more. Comes from a place of you not knowing yourself. And you make these half-breed babies, and they come back and destroy your community. You create a baby that has the same kind of vitriol hatred for you as a people. I'm not saying all of them, but the majority, too damn many, the majority of them. And that's the problem. That's a big problem, you know. And so, wait, I wonder if they damn lights went off over there. I wonder if the lights went off. So that's been the big thing on TikTok. And you've seen it from Japanese people making fun of Drake, Chinese people, everybody that got rapped, the French, the English, the American. It's been a wonderful thing to see. Oh, they back. There they go. Let's see, they're back. They're back. Okay. They're back. They're back. I'm sure they're gonna make it back. I thought the lights went off and everything else. But like I said, let me finish my distance. It's been a wonderful thing to see because this is affirming. You see it on TikTok that black people say you must gatekeep the culture. We created it, but it's been stolen out of our hands by people that don't mean us no goddamn good. And so we take it back unapologetically. If you don't understand the culture, you keep your fucking mouth shut.
Shut.
And so now we're letting you know that it's gonna be goddamn gatekeeping going on unapologetically. We don't give a damn if you don't like it or not. So he got caught out saying a few things that were anti-black. See, when you have these mulatto babies, you're raising them with anti-black angst.
The slaves.
And so you having him come back and say he was gonna murder Kendrick like George Zimmerman. Motherfucker, that was a white man murdering a black child. See, you don't understand the culture because you're not in the culture.
Key.
What?
That's not it. You also say you rap him
like
slavery.
Slave. Exactly. He don't understand he doesn't understand the cultural dynamics because he's raised as a white boy. And that's what they're letting him know. He's a colonizer.
You know. Yeah. You ain't no colleague, you a colonizer. You know, when the club didn't call, you ran to Future, you ran to Baby to get your lingo up. Okay? 21 gave you your first fake street grade. Thug made you feel like you were slime.
Gucci?
2 Chainz told you but he lied. Quavo, you told you that you're good in the north, but he lied. You know, like what? Culture vulture, man. And then this man had the audacity to come out of these guys like they didn't give him whatever the hell he wanted at the time because they regarded him as culturally or monetarily safe. Like, if I collaborate with this coon, I'm straight. I'm getting Billboard. I'm Apple. I'm up on all the charts.
Yeah, but what this song that people are not talking about?
Yeah.
It's weak.
It's not that weak.
It's not that weak, but the thing is, the thing is,
it's entertaining.
It's entertaining.
What did you guys expect from him?
No, but his angle.
You expected
better.
How?
You see, like how K-Dot did better.
Dog,
I know, but still, this is Rose. Okay? No, but Metro put the nails in the coffin with the beat.
BBL Drizzy. Play that for us, cameras cut. Write it on TikTok, all the different versions. BBL Drizzy. That shit was on my feed all night long yesterday. It was crazy. Did I freeze? Did everybody else freeze? You guys there, Seto? Oh, they dropped off again. That's them. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. We hear you clearly.
Okay. You guys don't know what's going on, huh? With the stuff happening on the internet right now, right? With Drake and Kendrick Lamar, do you? You guys know who Drake is, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Drake an artist. He's an artist. We know Drake. We know who Drake is.
Okay, you know that colonizing fake bastard is. He's getting that work. He's getting that work that's long overdue. He's BBL. He's getting that work. Maria, he's a no good, dirty colonizer. He's getting that work. He's cosplaying being black. He's not black. He's cosplaying. He's getting called out. And he's getting dragged on the internet like it's supposed. He's getting dragged, Maria. They dragging his ass.
Yeah, because of the one the dress is rabbit. Mm-hmm.
They dragging his ass like they're supposed to.
They're dragging him like they're supposed to.
You know, you don't get the cosplay at being black. But that shit is crazy on TikTok. Every one of my feed yesterday on TikTok, as this shit went by, every one of my feed on TikTok was them making fun of Drake with that song called BBL Drizzy. See, his nickname is Drizzy because that's, you know, that's black swag. You make up a nickname, Drizzy. BBL is Brazilian butt lift because he gets a lot of plastic surgery. So they got a whole song about his ass on TikTok. So when you go on your feed, it's like they made raps about his ass in Japanese and Chinese and French and English and Portuguese and Spanish. That shit has been hilarious. Been dragging this bastard. Dragging this phony. Dragging his phony ass. He's a BBL Drizzy. Let's see if they make it back in. They internet is all jacked up. The internet and they lights are all jacked up. This was going to be a good show, man. You can never. I might have to reschedule for tomorrow. Shit. God damn it. and then when I reschedule for tomorrow, Maria set those lights and damn internet ain't gonna work.
No. No. But our internet will be on. And the electricity will be on. Yeah, maybe we shall because we need to gather some enough facts about Drake and see how we can ride with this show. Though we have seen
that wasn't the show. I just brought that up to talk about it because it's the thing. That wasn't the show. The show was about some other thing else I told you guys about. It's just that this is the thing that's now, you know, trending and is popping off. That's why I was talking about it, Maria.
Yeah, I get you.
So yeah, just showing that you have a rap battle going back and forth between, you know, I don't even get involved in that nonsense. But the only reason I'm taking it back because it has cultural ramifications. I could care less about a goofy rap beat, Maria. I could care less about that shit. But what it's saying that black people now are going to start taking back their culture and now putting limits on other people that are allowed to come into the culture and make money off our backs when they're not part of our culture. So does that make sense? You finally got an awakening, an African American saying, hey, we got to stop letting these white people and have mixed people come in our culture talking crazy shit while they make millions of dollars off our damn back. Cosplaying. Pretending to be black people. They call cosplaying. And so now Drake is being called out because he's really not part of black American culture. He's a phony. He's cosplaying. He's an act. He's been acting at being black, and so they've been calling him out because it's showing that he has no association with black society, and that he's just been appropriating the culture. He's a colonizer. So they've been calling his punk ass a colonizer. They told him, you're not a colleague. You're not a colleague. You're a colonizer. And you've been eating off black culture. You've been getting a pass. You've been eating off our culture with your bitch ass. That's what they've been telling. You've been eating our culture with your bitch ass. And now we're checking your ass. So that's one reason why I'm saying it, because it's showing an awakening and you must defend what's yours, Maria. African people have never been willing to defend what's theirs. They allow anybody to come in to take their culture, to redefine it, to make money off their culture, and also to disrespect them and disrespect their culture. So what you're seeing is a mass assault against Drake, saying, no, white people put you here. And you're not part of the culture. You don't have any affiliation to black people just by the foul shit you've been saying. He thought it was cool to say we were slaves and it was all right because he has no affiliation to the culture. The fuck are you talking about, boy? Sound like white people talking that shit to us. You, what are you talking about? And then say he's going to kill somebody like George Zimmerman, killed young Trayvon Martin, a child. You don't know not to say that? You affiliate yourself with a white man who killed a young black kid? So you're just showing that you have no appreciation for culture. You just appropriate the culture. When you that culturally dense, Maria, that culturally ignorant, you know you're not part of that culture. You're cosplaying. You're pretending to be part of the culture. You're cosplaying. And so now they call out everybody. That other white guy eats off black people called Black TV. There's an awakening finally. Black people said, hold up. We got to now start doing some goddamn gatekeeping around here. What you saying, Jibber? I can't read Jibber Jabber's quote. You guys got to read them. I don't know what Jibber's saying.
Jibber says, yeah, Ole wheelchair, Jimmy getting dragged. He also said, I wonder who he pissed off in the industry. Then he said, Fat Joe, Cardi B, time is up. Then he said, Jello, you are next. So yeah, he also says that he didn't know he didn't know what you're explaining about Drake that really happened.
Yeah, what happened was that it's taken back of the culture. He got caught not knowing. See, he's been now caught out there as a colonizer and not part of the culture. He doesn't have any culture awareness. He told Kendrick he was going to kill him like Zimmerman killed Trayvon. You siding with the white man, killing this innocent African child, and you don't see. He doesn't know because he's not part of the culture, so he doesn't understand what he said was wrong. And people are like, whoa, yeah. And so now they're destroying us. He destroyed his own career. They destroyed his ass. You stay your ass over there with white people, nigga. And they told him, and don't say the word nigga no more either. Your black card is taken away. Don't say the N word again, because you mean it as a colonizer. So he's been called out. He's been dragged. That's why I told you how to get on TikTok, Jibber Jabber. You would know that. That shit was so. I was laughing all night long. That shit was. I've never seen this in my life. Every video was about Drake. Then I scrolled, making fun of his ass with that parody song. Everybody's got a rendition of that parody song about Drake. It's called BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Everybody's got their rap version. Everybody's got their own version to it. And that shit is hilarious. So I don't think the guys are gonna make it back. Shout out to all 185 of you guys over here on Twitter. I'm not sure the guys are gonna make it back. I think they're done. I think their damn lights went off. Shout out to President Ruto's no good ass. Can't keep the lights on in Kenya. Terrible. And they got no excuse. It's not raining over there today. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. That shit is hilarious. That shit is on every. That shit is on. That shit like on every feed on TikTok. They dragging the shit out of his ass. But also you understand the people that run the music industry allowing this to happen. Because he's one of the biggest cash cows. So obviously he offended some of his own people to allow him to be dragged, and they were told Kendrick to stop it. If we know who runs the industry, it ain't black people. It's the cats with the small hats. And so they've allowed this to happen because they would have already told Kendrick through the back doors, you stop this right now. You put an end to it right now. Right now. Because Blake makes them millions of dollars. So the idea that they now allow him to be dragged like this and people to know he's an industry plant, he's a fake, he's a fraud, obviously he pissed some people off because they would have been told Kendrick, it would have already been a call from behind the scenes. Hey, you knock this shit off now. He would have already been told to knock it off. You knock it off right goddamn now. Because black people don't control our own shit. So they would have told, so this is being allowed to happen. And I think it's got a bigger meaning because Drake being half Jewish, he signed that clause to have them stop bombing in Gaza. And they don't like that. He's supposed to keep his goddamn mouth shut. So he signed a petition to stop the bombing in Gaza. And his other Jewish people tell him, you're supposed to shut your goddamn mouth. You keep your mouth shut. And since he didn't, they're destroying his career. They're destroying his ass. See, we think, even though it's culturally good for us, but I think on the other hand, they're destroying, because they're allowing this to happen. Remember, black people, we don't control nothing. We don't have no power over nothing. So when you see this happening on this level, and they dragging the shit out of his ass. They destroying his career. They destroying. So this is being allowed to happen. This is a power move being happening. Because if this was just organic by itself, that phone would have already been picked up. They would have sent a message to Drake to shut his damn mouth. You knock this shit off right now, and he would have knocked it off. So they would told Kendrick, they would told Kendrick to stop going after Drake already. They allowed this to happen. They would have said, hey, you knock this shit off right now, boy. You understand that? You knock this shit off right now. Okay, boss. I knock it out right now, boss. So they're allowing Drake to be dragged. I think they allowed him to be dragged because he signed the petition to have the Israelis stop bombing the innocent people in Gaza. And that's a no-no. He went off the plantation he wasn't supposed to. And they're just sending him a message. They can revive, they own everything. They can revive his career because people are stupid. I don't know. They've done so much damage. They might not be able to revive him. They did so much damage to him with this dragging. But they're sending him a message. Keep his goddamn mouth shut. You shut your damn mouth, or we'll destroy your ass. And he's being destroyed right now, and no one's stopping it. I think this might have got out of their hands. I think they didn't expect it to get this big, him to be dragged this brutal. I don't think they expected this to be this savage, right? And to be this exposing. I don't believe they expected to be this much exposure. And they might can't put the genie back in the bottle because it's gone too far now. Because what I seen yesterday on TikTok, I've never seen that in my life. It's like, oh my God, this is crazy. I've never seen this in my life. So, this much exposure. I got to get them that plane. This is how you drag somebody, destroy them. This is how you destroy somebody. And that's what they're doing. So, Like I never seen this kind of exposure with anything. I never seen nothing going viral like this fast and this overwhelming. I just never seen that. Never seen that going this overwhelmingly this fast. So just let me know they allowed him to be dragged. Because they would have stopped this. Because Drake has been their cash cow. Drake has been their cash cow. He's made them millions of dollars. But he stepped out of line by telling them not to bomb Gaza. This them, hey, you know you're supposed to keep your goddamn mouth shut. You know without script. Because they can bring them back, you know, do mind control. They can do advertising, have them say some fake apologies and have them do a fake tour. Have them do a fake tour. I'm sorry, black people. I didn't know. I'm learning about black people, and I'm really black. You know, they can do some fake shit like that. I've learned how to be black, and I was wrong about the things I've done. And now they'll be like, yeah, he's learning. You know, black people forgive anybody and shit. He's learning and shit. Give him a chance. Give him a chance to learn. And it's all phony. It's all phony and disingenuous and shit. He's learning. Give him a chance. Everybody makes mistakes. So they'll do that to revive his no good ass. But I don't know if they can do that. I think this might have went too far. I think black people are starting to finally wake up. So I don't know. You know, this is like ultimate destruction. See, when you get to a certain conscious level, and black people have woken up consciously, knowing that you're anti-black, I don't think you can do a PR campaign to come back and save you. I think this has gone too far. So I think I don't think they wanted to destroy him completely, but I think they have destroyed his ass completely. I think they wanted to send him a message to keep his mouth shut. You don't be signing no petitions going against the Jewish people. You don't do that. But they don't care because they can make another fake star up anytime they do because they control the media. So they might be. They might be. They like a cruel joke. They like a cruel joke like you was a millionaire. We made you a millionaire. Now we destroyed your ass. You won't even be able to sell out you won't even be able to do a concert in a damn bowling alley. We're destroying that ass. We're dragging you. So they like this kind of shit to destroy you, build you up and then destroy you. So we shall see. I don't got the video. The show was supposed to be about, but let me get out that. This is what the show was supposed to be about. This, and it's about. I sent the video to Maria, them too. So there was this man who's been with this woman, and they've been married for like 5 or 6 years. He always had questions whether this child was his or not. And so he went and got the child and him a DNA test and found out the baby wasn't his. And when he came back, his wife was in there cleaning the kitchen, doing the dishes. He said, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good, baby. So he pretended like he was giving her a present. It was in a big ass box, right? And she kept opening to a smaller box, another box. What is this? What's going on? What's going on? So the box kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. What's this? What is this, baby? And then finally at the end, it was an envelope with the DNA test. At the end, it was an envelope with the DNA test. And she said, what's this? He said, read it. Read it. What is it saying? This saying that our daughter ain't my child. That's what it says. She is yours. No, she's not mine. She is yours. You've been her daddy. She's not mine. And then she goes, why would you do this? Why would you go get a DNA test? Why would you do this? He said, why would you cheat on me? You know, you're not asking this crazy broad. What about why would you do this? You broke the vows, you moron. What are you talking about? About why would I do this? Like he said, why would you cheat? Why would you cheat? Why would you cheat on me? So he said, you got a month. I want you and your daughter out my house at the end of the month. So what would you do? Is this response right? So I was gonna ask Maria and Santos, I was gonna ask the Kenyan the Kenyan guys, asked them, is it right what he's doing? I'm asking you guys.
All right. Yeah, first of all, no one should be forced to raise a child they don't want to. So he has the right
But
to if he wants
but
to,
you
right?
but you got tricked. Hold on, Maria, but you got tricked. This woman has been pretending, knowing all along that she had been her coochie been in the streets, Maria. The coochie been in the streets, right? So
Yeah.
she came back and told this man that when she was pregnant, Maria, because they've been
Oh,
married, this is your baby, this is our baby, Maria, this is our child. So we're talking about the deception, Maria, the deception. You know you was out there sleeping with other men, and this baby not mine. So why didn't you give me the right in the beginning? Say, you know what, Keith, I've been cheating on you. This baby ain't yours. Now you can decide to stay, or you can decide to leave. That would have been the right thing to do, don't you think? Before me looking at this child, I'm looking at this child, Maria, and say, hey, this kid don't look nothing like me. This kid don't got none of my behavior, Maria. This kid don't got none of my people's ways at all. So you look at this kid, you gonna have thought there's no way. There's no way, Maria, this baby is mine. There's no way.
we've seen a lot of cases like this one, in Africa. All right, to the point that most men are now questioning children they're having with women. And a lot of people used not to think about DNA and stuff, but I really, first of all, even if it was me, yeah, I think that there are things you do as a person, and putting aside the humanity part of it, it is something that is very deep. All right, it is not something you can just wake up one day and of course agree with. It takes time. Now, this is a very deep wound. First of all,
It
this
is.
woman proposed to this man. There is going to be mistrust for forever.
Mhm.
There are things that are never recovered. So when someone now what's that question in Google? So it is better for of course for the health, for the mental health of this man, to let this woman go. And I feel like he did the right thing, because other people, they will just come and kill you at night when you're sleeping with your babe. Another will just have a knife and cut you open. All right. At least this one decided and said, I'm going to be open with you, and you have to get out of my house. And imagine he gave her a month. If
Yeah.
it was Africa, no one's going to give you that month, really. You're going
Dang.
to.
Maria said no one's gonna give you the month, really.
Yeah, it's true. But who's going to do that? I mean, I'll be bothering you, taking care of you for all that long. I mean, so no one is going to give you a month. And I feel like, and if I was, and if I was that woman, leave me alone. And if I was that woman, I wouldn't even sleep in that house for a month. Wouldn't I just have to do is sleep there for a month? after committing that huge crime, how can you sleep for a month? I don't even stay. Even if you tell me, Maria, you can stay here with your baby for a month, I don't. I can't.
Well, he's giving you time, Maria, to get your stuff together. It's gonna take a while to find a new place. It's devastating because now you're devastated because your lie's been found out. Your lie's
No,
now found out. So now you're devastated. So it's gonna take time for you to gather your thoughts and then find somewhere else to go. Are you gonna go back to your parents' house, or are you gonna find your own place? So it's gonna take you time. I'm giving you time to figure it out.
no, you can't risk to stay behind. If that man was like me, because me at times someone can do something wrong and I may not react about that thing immediately. But the
All right.
moment you give me the space to sit and think, when I start rethinking, I may look at you and I may talk little about something after you've done it, and you may think, well, it is done with Maria now, she's fine.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
moment you
Exactly.
give me that space to sit alone, I will think
Uh-oh.
about it all the
Uh-oh.
time and come back with another picture. And they'll be like, I thought we are done with this. I'm like, we are not. Remember, because if I wouldn't lie. I would just run away from it. Really, because now, first of all, this man is making a decision in a haste. He's making that decision, given the fact that he loved that little girl as his. So he
Yeah.
still has that. You can stay for a month, but I know he's still gonna go back and think about it, and then he'll get peace, right? And each time he's gonna think about it, the more he gets pissed of the situation. You cannot stay in that house, my dear.
that's
Because
that's
it's not.
that's that's true, Maria. He gonna sit there and be looking at that. He gonna be pissed. That's right. It's gonna eventually keep. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Oh God! Now you have to use that chance on his. Oh, how do you even take water? She must be strong to have stayed behind, but you can't stay behind. No, no, no. That is the
What about
same time you should be leaving very fast because. Oh,
what about you,
but
Santo? What's your opinion? What would you do?
Um, for me, actually, I would do like that man did.
you give her a man.
No, I don't give her a month. I let her go now
See,
and then.
see, he a good man. See, Santo, a
No,
good man.
I can't. I can't.
She said she
But
can.
there are a lot of factors that, of course, that forced this man to go for DNA.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There might have a lot of factors that are that could have been going on in the relationship that forced this man to go for DNA.
Mm.
Maybe this is a woman. She knew that, of course, was sleeping around with a lot of men.
Yeah, yeah,
The woman
yeah.
who was jumping, who was not settling, because you can't just wake up one day and you do a secretive DNA test. There might
Mm.
be a lot of factors that
That,
fall
of
up
course, yeah, the
that lead you to do
mistrust.
that.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people that we have seen that have gone for DNA. Actually, DNA in Uganda is expensive. It's not for poor people.
Yeah, yeah, but nowadays they're reducing the price.
However much do they reduce
300.
it? 300, it is still much. 300, it is still much. DNA is expensive in Africa. Talking about Africa, DNA is expensive. I know of a certain rich man in Uganda. He has over 12 kids. He went for
And the
DNA.
Americans are going to make it more cheaper
He,
because they are
he,
in the south that is happening in Africa. Ah,
he,
yeah, yeah.
he went for DNA, and what happened? He went for DNA, and what happened?
So after the DNA, like the man found out like the 10 kids were not his. This is a grown up.
Wow!
This is a grown
Wow!
up. The woman is also grown
Wow!
up. They're all grown ups. They can't like you can't just wake up and say, "Let's come out the house." They're
They
all
are
grown.
all different. Maybe they
Hold on, hold on, Santo. How many kids? How many kids was it his? How many? How many
They
was
had
it his?
12.
and this man is really was
Yeah,
rich.
he's
But yeah,
real.
what has happened to him? I don't hear of him anymore.
He's still there. He's still there. But these are
And
grown
the
ups. These are
funniest
grown.
thing,
The woman is a grown up now. The man is a grown. There is no way he can just wake up and say like, "Get out of my house."
because the time you have invested in a lot in these children.
Mm.
Now, like that man, the children have even married. You have invested all your life in these kids, and some other men, what they do, they just keep quiet about it because now they have invested in a lot. I mean, you've been taking care of these 10 children. Now they are grown-up men, you have grandchildren, and then I mean, it is even, at the end of the day, unfortunately, it is even you to lose because, like, these children have been working. Like someone now, that very guy has a company, and you find that these children are also involved in the company. They are managing it. He's old. Sure.
Like for me, I can't wait. I know of a certain man also who went for dinner. He was a big man, like he lost weight in 2 days.
Yeah. By the way, that man is sick now. He may even die. Isn't it that this guy who has a problem? Is
Uh,
it diabetes or something?
yeah, that guy. So in Africa, DNA is a bit expensive. Now the way now Africans like they were like, this kid is not mine. They just they just imagine like this kid is not mine because the DNA like in Africa is a bit expensive.
Mm.
But for me, I
Yeah.
can't wait. The moment I find out like it is like that. However, for me as said to I don't support DNA. I can't go in for DNA because my heart may burst for nothing. I can't go in because like people sleep around. And the funny part of it, like women sleep around with people they don't like. They
What?
look
See,
survival.
And
They
they're
look
giving
survival. They look
you
survival for someone who has money. Those are women. May get may be pregnant from another man in
that she
another.
doesn't even love
Yeah.
at all, and she just wants someone else to raise. And Africa has experienced challenges of where every man blames a woman for not having a child. All right, and at times, unfortunately, we have a few sensitization about situations where you find a man cannot father. Okay, and there is always that family pressure from a man's family that is putting a woman on pressure. And I think a lot of women, by the way, more especially women are married to rich men, end up doing this because they have to secure their position. In Africa, children are very important. So you find that women have to secure their positions in this relationship. And now she has tried to conceive from this man, and she sees she cannot conceive. All right. And she cannot stand and tell a man that you cannot do this and stuff. All right. And so a lot of them end up doing this. They end up, of course, having other relationships outside their marriage and having these children because they want to secure. Probably, I've seen this scenario in many cases where
yeah.
women conceive and they know they are getting pregnant for this man because this man cannot father. And at times
And they do it separately
and they do it
without
secretly.
telling them.
And even some of them don't even tell the men who have fathered these children. But unfortunately, when you find these children look exactly like that dude, and the dude will be questioning all the time the existence of those children. Are these kids mine? And then you're like, they're not yours. And then he's like, but he looks like me. And you find now that's where the issue comes in.
And the funny part of the funny part of it with of course African women,
Mhm.
if they know that this kid doesn't belong to this man,
A woman knows.
and whenever they
They
get
know.
angry, they remind the man.
Yeah.
Most of the African women, they remind the man that that kid is not yours. What a ridiculous- Most African women.
And I always see some women claim, I didn't know. I don't know how you were unless you're a little girl, like let me say 13 around, 15, 16 around. But how can a grown ass woman claim that they
Exactly.
don't really know the father of their child? It does not make I don't know why people always believe that if they are lying, everyone should believe in that lies. How is it possible that someone who is grown up, you have had your menstruals since you're 12 or 11 until you are in your mid or late 30s, and then you are telling the world that you don't know, were you raped? No, I wasn't. All right, if maybe you're raped, then you don't know who did that, but you know, every woman knows who has
Yeah,
fathered her.
yeah, they know, Maria.
No, there is no excuse. I didn't know. Every deep inside, every woman knows. All right, but of course, I don't know. Maybe unless someone is having sex with different people at the same time. All right, maybe if that's the case, I don't
Man,
know.
well, that's damn. I give it her anyway. That's nasty. You nasty. You gotta go.
But again, looking at that relationship, there are a lot of factors that forced this man.
You have to have
Maybe they had
patience.
even block up months area or even a year. This man has been in suspense for that
There are
period.
even men who are bold. Some will just come to you and tell you that that girl you're raising is mine. Yeah, maybe
Mm,
you're driving your car, someone just comes and hoots and stops you,
mm.
and you're like, "What's up? Yeah, you're raising my
Uh,
daughter."
and the funny thing with African men, like someone denies the pregnancy without even seeing the man, even without seeing the kid, they deny immediately.
Jim Jama says that grandma can always tell if those kids are yours.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my mom loves children, just she can accept them child.
Mm.
My mama, my mom does not question any child. I just my mom be saying, yeah, when he sees my brother's kids, he would say he looks like the father. When the child
Like
looks nothing
for me, I have a
like my brother.
grandma. For me, I have a grandma.
My mom just
See,
loves.
see,
She just takes
see,
She
care of
just
me.
see. Maria be knowing the scam. And I look nothing like my brother. My mom. Oh, this looks just like my son. No, it don't.
me. There is not. There is. I know a lot. Your child, Keith, your son may be so dark, but
Uh,
when he looks like you, all right.
uh,
He might be
Some,
what? He might be what when he
your,
looks like you?
your son might be very dark, all right. His skin complexion might be
Oh yeah,
very dark. When he
my
looks
youngest
like
son. Yeah, my youngest son just as dark as you and Seta. But I got because we make all spectrums. I got some of my children are light like me, some of my children are in the middle, and some are dark. We
yeah.
make
So
all. We make
when
all.
he is dark, his toes looks like yours. If when you look at it, you know that this is my toy. He may be
Exactly.
dark, but you see that some
Exactly.
features like,
He still just
but
because he's
it's
dark,
very
he
not
still looks like
normal
me.
for you to
Exactly right.
have.
Exactly right, Maria.
It is very not normal for you to have a child who doesn't have any feature that looks like you, more especially if you're a father. I mean,
Yeah.
this is so scary.
That's why you get. That's why it's like Seto. That's why just like Seto said. That's why you get the questioning. Hey, this kid don't look nothing like me. This kid can't be. This kid can't be mine. And the woman gonna say, yes, he's yours. What are you talking about? He's yours. Look at his hands. Look at this. Nah, he don't look like me. Yes, he do. Woman's always gonna say, yes, he do. Yes, he do. No, he don't. Yes, he do. You just crazy. He look like that's your baby. In the back of your mind, like, nah, I don't believe that shit. So in America, a DNA test is cheap in America, not like Africa was expensive. In America, DNA
um,
tests are cheap. So so in America they're cheap, they're not expensive. Man, in America, the thing is trying to get the kid away from its mother so you can go get the DNA test done. So you get a swab or you know put let the kid put a swab in the kid's mouth and put it in the cup and take it to the damn lab. You gotta get the kid away from the mother so she won't know what you're doing. What you doing? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I know a certain family, a certain family in our village. Like I went. Actually, they wanted to fight. Someone died. a certain man died, had over 8 kids. So remember, whenever someone dies in Africa, they have to, of course, choose someone who is going to
Inherit
to inherit, who is going to act as the
the
heir
next. Yeah.
for the deceased.
Mm.
So what they had to do, this guy had a lot of almost every kid has had a mom.
Mm.
So what they did, they were like, we are going to go for test before we confirm that this kid belongs here.
But some Africans
Leaving
also have their traditional
leaving
ways.
leaving all factors constant, they went for DNA. Actually, they said that they sold off 2 cars just to get money for DNA. This family is corrupt. They sold the 2 cars to get money. So they went for DNA test, but since then, it was in 2000, I think, and 18. Since then, and even up to now, DNA results have never came back. I've never seen a DNA result since then. The
Damn.
family is corrupt. So they have left all the kids to their mothers to take care of them just because the DNA tests are not yet back. So they
So they are
can't care. They
taking their
can't care.
father's
Eh.
property.
Yeah, they're eating everything. Things are getting done. So they can't be. They can't take care to the kids. They don't know about their
That's yeah.
status, the DNA test stuff. So that is the problem of DNA.
I don't even why. Okay, if I don't know how. I'm sorry. I don't know how and who gave them the right. If this man died when he believes this is their children, again, this
He
is
had
why
even
such kind of
selected.
issues should not be in
Well, it's
Africa,
probably
really.
well,
Because
it's probably about the inheritance. It's probably about the inheritance, Maria. Somebody want to make sure that these kids that are not his get no money. Probably
no
about the
kidding,
inheritance.
with the corrupt country, corrupt countries like Africa. I mean, we need DNA is good, all right. But now look at that instance. It has been, is it 8 years? How many years passed?
Like from 2018,
From 2018, 19, 20,
like
21, 22,
5 years.
23, 4.
That's crazy. It
All
only
right.
takes
So
it
6
only
years now.
it only takes 2 or 3 weeks to get your DNA test back, Maria. Not
Now
five,
you
six
can.
years.
Uh-huh. Now, for 6 years, the DNA results have never been released. Now, the
That is
family
a
of
lot of
the
abuse.
deceased, they first saw the 2 cars of the deceased that they wanted to get money for the DNA test. And after they got the money or whatever, now up 6 years have passed. The DNA results have never, of course, been released. And they are claiming they cannot give these children their inheritance or they cannot give anything to their mother because they
They're
are
not
not
sure.
sure of the DNA. Isn't that corruption?
Corruption. But we have seen a lot of people, like you find a family. By the way, I've seen a lot of incidences related to that. There is a certain man. I know he was a rich man. He was this guy who used to who was a driver of these lorries.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a family. He had built a big house somewhere. Like how wife used to stay home, no working. The man used to provide. But when the guy went for DNA, they had over 4 kids. By then, he had 1 kid and the last born. This is a guy who, of course, paid for this woman, but he had the last born. The last born was his brother, was a
Katonda
boy.
wamma bali bamaze omukyala
Bali bonna.
ate osanga tata
They
bwe
were not
yali
his.
bw'amala omudisappointinga ngo lwagamba kazaalira ono.
They were not his, but the man used to provide everything at home. But after realizing that the other kids weren't his, he sold off.
Nze nkugoba baaba.
He sold off the entire area. He's like now he chased away the woman and sold the land and bought somewhere else. Went with this.
But I think people are strong
But
to do
stupidly
such kind
enough,
of
the police
things.
was there. The police was refusing the man to sell the land.
Shakiziro. They were involved. How?
So that is how things.
It is really a sad story. I don't know. I don't know. The issues. You know, I really don't know, because for me, I'm sorry,
And
I'm not like trying to judge.
a lot of men are having
I'm,
kids who don't belong to them.
and at times children know,
Mm.
because mamas be telling their kids, more especially when they grow up,
Mm.
that he's not your dad, right? He's not your dad. And sometimes
Damn.
you try to be the child, and the child will say, "You're not my father after all,"
Damn.
right? Women, and then I feel like there is no way you can, more especially when a child has grown, there is no way you can convince me, okay, about the love you have for me and a lot of things after such kind of situation. Because more especially in Africa, in other countries it can be okay. In Africa, you know, for the girls in Africa, it is believed that when you have a girl child, I mean, she grows, she gets married and other stuff, and most of the people who like really take care of their father's properties are all usually boys. But nowadays it is they have changed that ladies can also inherit their father's properties and also take care of the properties. Now if a parent really, if you raise your child in another family, all right, without telling them that they belong to the other. We've seen scenarios where brothers are marrying, a sister is marrying a brother unknowingly. And then you meet your brother in
Damn.
school, you start
Damn.
dating, and your boy is your friend,
Dating
right?
your brother. God damn.
And you start dating now. When the time comes for you bringing your brother at home, and then your mom starts running around. You cannot marry him, you can't do that, and you're like, why? And then somebody be telling you because
Like at my mommy's side, they have an uncle. That uncle had a brother, like they were brothers. Then the brother had the wealth. The brother had worked hard, had land, had cattle, and some other things that are tangible, things that can be seen.
Yeah.
Wealth. Then this
assets.
then yeah, assets. Then this brother started dating the brother's wife. Oh, then then this real
The brother
brother
was
planned
alive.
planned and they killed the brother.
The one who is poor.
No, the rich one. The one who is poor is the one who was dating
The
the
wife
brother
of the rich brother.
of the rich brother.
He wants to take the
Then
brother's
they
material.
killed. They after all that they killed the brother. He killed his brother.
Damn.
Like after the death of the brother, this guy married this woman, but realized the kids this woman had, all the kids belonged to this guy. Oh, check it out, check it out. All the kids,
Tabari ba Uganda.
they were brothers.
The DNA ya Sankofa. Muganda oli omunyampi. Bwabanga muganda wo ddala. DNA esomanga kitaawe.
Kati olina.
DNA y'omunyampi eraga nti 99 Sankofa alina akakwate ku munyampi oyo.
Kati no, they did DNA testing like all the kids belonged to this poor brother.
Uganda. DNA guba musaayi. Ogwe ne bwoba ofudde. I'm sorry to say. Kati nga baagala kola DNA ya Sankofa. Gwe tebakuggyaayo. Bakwata munyampi ne bamuggyako obutafaali. They put your they mix with the Sankofa's DNA. Shagera. It reads into
Now, how do they separate? How do they separate our
99%.
brothers?
But the issues come in. DNA separating. It can only separate if you are not related. But it's like if you need to go out Sankofa nga mwana. DNA n'omunyampi nga tebikwata. It does not mean Sankofa si mwana omunyampi ayinza okuba nga si Uganda. And this is why people do.
They checked out like all the kids belong to this guy.
Uganda.
No. Okubeera ng'oli brother wange doesn't mean that olina kuzaala mukazi wange.
Ati doesn't
Like-
mean tolina kuzaala. Naye never
Like
it
this
doesn't
guy,
but
this
that-
poor guy, they plotted to kill his rich brother just because he wanted to possess his brother.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
I understand that. Ekyo naye kati ensonga lwaki abaana bonna yasoma kale there is a probability nti they started cheating earlier before the death of this man, but again there is also a probability abaana bawulye yafa abamu because bonna bamu DNA yabwe esoma ki
ya mama.
baali baluganda ne babanga taata abwe
Naye
yali
ng'oli
omu
abazaala bonna.
olaba even if we wake up one time n'ozaala omwana oweeru ne bakwata DNA ne bagikebera mu ssaawa eraga nti kyenda mu mwenda baaluganda kyokka nga they were different mothers. Okitegeera unless nga waliwo awo omusajja atabagatta DNA abaana beera separate. Kati the man yaba atambuza obutafaali genetics.
Because
Anyway.
actually, I was there and looking at Abana. I remember, but that's how they do DNA. They take blood and even scrub.
Jibja bagambe still the toothbrushes. You have a toothbrush, not jamu, all those stuff. I tell you, the DNA yaba mama na yeko. Uli ayinza okebera ng'obbye omwana obasanga si maama wo. Kati olaba we have had a lot of issues like more especially I think we have had a lot of issues. The funniest thing where people are doing DNA more especially on the barriers. Or for example, a man has had a child outside marriage and this child comes claiming that the deceased is my father. We've had these people carry out DNA tests, and at the end of the day, they carry out DNA tests with their brother just because the mom has said, this is your brother, right? You carry out a DNA test with the uncle of the child, only the DNA to say that the child is not related to this man. Yet even this man is not related to the deceased. Now you find that there is a lot of confusion. I remember there is a guy I was seeing on TV.
I lost Maria there. I don't know if I went down, they get down. Oh no, the lights went off. Oh no. Everybody's lights went off. Oh no. Shout out to all thousands of you guys in here on Twitter. Trish, I think Uganda, that's what happened. So, you know, we're dealing with the same thing. Did with in Kenya. So, all right. Right here. Shit. So, yep. I think their lights went off too, guys. So we're dealing with the same thing. Dealing with the same thing from Uganda. From Uganda to I can't even get in that way. Oh man, I got to give me a second, guys. Okay. I go around over to the other end. All right. Phone. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me. It's just me, so we'll see if they pop back on here, guys. It says shout out to everybody that's in here, all 1,000, you guys. So, yeah. Uh, so, Brown, the comments there, Jibber. Yeah, this whole electricity thing is crazy happening right now. You got that right. The whole electricity thing is crazy. So, that video I wish we could share of the incident, but I don't have it, and I'm not able to. I'm on my phone, so unfortunately, I'm not able to share it. I think it would have been better for us to share it so you could see exactly. See exactly what I was talking about. What are you doing when that follows over here on YouTube, Jibber? It's that obscure channel. You guys give me a second. I'm checking something, so I'm still here. Trying to do two things at once. Oof. Usually when they doing the show, I'm usually working. I just join in and talk with them at that time. Let me recap for everybody that's in here. See if they're gonna come back. So the situation is This gentleman has been thinking for 6 years. He's had doubt being married to his wife whether the child that they have is even his. He says, he's grown to love the child. He's had sneaking suspicions, right? He's had sneaking suspicion that this child is not his. Now I don't know why he thought that. Maybe the child doesn't look nothing like him. It's a girl, but they just didn't have the nerve to do so until 6 years until 6 years into their marriage. He felt comfortable enough in saying, "I don't believe that this child that I'm raising is mine. I really don't feel like this child is mine. Even though I might love the child, I feel no bond," he's saying, "with this child. So I just don't feel like the child is mine." So he took it on his own free will, so to say. He took it on his own free will to see whether the 6-year-old daughter was his or not. And doing this investigation, he found out that the child is not his. And so, no, there was no anger, no going crazy. He did it in a sort of funny way. He did it live on video. Well, none of us live, but did it on video, right? He did it on video, come into the kitchen, bringing a present for his wife, right? She had a present for us, and it was presented to her in a big box. He presented the DNA test in a big box, right, wrapped inside another box. It's almost like the what's it called, the Russian dolls. You get a toy inside of a toy inside of a toy, a doll inside of a doll inside of a doll inside of a doll. And so he had a big box until it got down to like, I don't know, it's like 5 or 6, 7 boxes that he used, right? Then when it finally went down to a small envelope, and when she opened up the envelope, inside the envelope, there was a DNA test confirming his suspicions that the child that he had been taking care of raising for 6 years is not his, right? Child that he's been taking care and raising for 6 years is actually not related to him one bit. It's actually someone else's child, meaning that his wife had been stepping out on him all the time, and knowingly had someone's child, believing it was having him believing it was his all along when it was not, right? Having him believing the child all along was his when it was not his at all. It was not his child. So now she's dealing with the repercussions of him telling her she has to go now. Telling her, hey, time is up. And, oh, you gone, Jibby? Okay, I know you was even gone. Okay, Jibby. You gone, okay. So now I'm just talking to everybody on Twitter. Now, okay. Talking to everybody on Twitter right now. Going that way. So I'm talking to you guys on Twitter. right now. You guys don't mind everybody on Twitter. You guys don't mind. Hope you guys can smash the like button or follow the page. Would appreciate that. Appreciate you if you can follow the page. That would be helpful. Since we always got 1,000 of you guys in here on Twitter. But we always got these people on Twitter, but nobody ever follows the page. Are you guys just a bunch of bots? Why would they have 1,000 bots up in here? That'd be crazy. Wouldn't make any sense. You know, wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. Going the other way. Okay. Oh, wow. Great, guys. Shit. Jesus Christ. Can't get a note. None of these damn positions. Guess I gotta. Oh, these damn gates are closed. Shine to the gate. Gotta call these guys to open the gate. Give me All right, guys, I'm back. I had to see something for a second. I forgot to wrap this up in a minute. If they don't come back in, I'm gonna probably wrap this thing up, guys. Appreciate everybody showing up on Um, so I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. I appreciate everybody showing up. Sorry about the light situation. You know, it's Africa. Dealing with a lot of underdevelopment happening. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, guys, and say everybody have a wonderful, blessed day. Please follow the page. You guys keep coming back. Please follow the page. We appreciate all 1,150 you guys in here. So please follow the page. It don't cost you nothing to follow the page. It's free. It don't cost you nothing to follow the page. So with that, everybody have a great day, and I'm gonna call it a day. Peace. Everybody have a good one.